cross over to Stephen midday to give us a feeling of what is happening that now that the economy is fully opened. Stephen midday.
Yes, Idris, good morning to you once again. This is Lubia Kasubi, and of course this is the Lubaga division. Of course this is the day that places like this, and this is Georgina Bar Restaurant, Georgina Bar Gardens and Hotel here in Lubia. You can see people already getting excited here. The girls are already out. They've been waiting for this, and they're already getting here to have some fun. And this is just because the social and the entertainment sector has been reopened today. The padlocks are off, and this is what they've been waiting for the last 2 years. I know this place, Georgina Bar Gardens and Hotel, had organized an event, and that was supposed to be the Easter Bash. Just 2 weeks before that, the lockdown was declared. Let me speak to Ellen Barungi. She is the general manager of this place to let me know about this. How has it impacted on their business? But of course, this day, how have they been waiting for it, and how ready they are today? Because I know some people were here last night, and around midnight they were here. I understand. Good morning to you, Ellen.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yes.
People have been calling me, telling me that last night you had an activity here past midnight, and you were waiting for that midnight, the clock to clock.
Yeah, exactly. We're really excited, and the turn-up, of course, was a bit small because, people are a bit scared. But we are trying to set ourselves, get ready. We have a few challenges, of course. We're doing a lot of innovations, and we signed up, the last time of Easter. We had signed up with some artists, and they were supposed to perform. So, it didn't happen. So money was a bit lost, but now we are getting ready. And we have Valentine coming up. This Wednesday, we have live band here. This Wednesday, we have live band here at Georgina Hotel. And thereafter, we'll be organizing for Valentine. Quite exciting, but the challenges. We have to look for money to do some renovations and stuff. So you're welcome at Georgina. The restaurant is open right now. Yeah.
In fact, I've also seen the VIP section is still under reconstruction. Just tell me what has taken you all this long, because many people have already been doing some renovations, but for you, you're trying to do the last patch up bit of it.
We're not sure that we're going to be fully open, so we're waiting to have that green light, then we start the renovation, because it's quite costing. It's costing us a lot of money. We are putting up a conference hall. It was a demand, and that's what we are doing. By next week, we should be ready to go. Yeah, we are set.
The revelers have been waiting. Today they will be here, the other day, until maybe we hope that it will not be, we will not go back into another lockdown. But this is going to be not easy for you to make sure that they observe the SOPs and everything, that we need to make sure that this remains open. How are you ready to make sure that these people really maintain what they're supposed to do?
Yeah, we are ready with the sanitizers in place. We have masks also that will be on sale at the gate. So we are quite ready for this, and then we are going to try our best to see that, when someone takes a beer or 2 or 3. So we are just going to try and we are trying social distancing. That's why we are expanding Georgina Gardens. It's quite big, so we'll be doing that.
And also the borders are the people who transport, the people who come to such places in the night. But today they are still on a lockdown. They are not supposed to be operating beyond 7 p.m. But we know these places usually have those people who hang out. Yeah. How is this going to affect your business?
Yeah, it does affect, because most of the people that come in a bar, they wouldn't leave till very late in the night. So these are some of the challenges. I'm not so sure how we're going to handle this. But hopefully our customers will maybe party till morning. We don't know, but hopefully the government will ease a little bit. At least if someone can be out till maybe midnight, that's quite good enough. So we are hoping that there's going to be that kind of release. Yeah, but we are set. Georgina is set for you.
For these 2 years, have you been able to quantify the losses that we've incurred from the concert you are going to organize? The people who are supposed to sit here in the bar section. Have you been able to understand how much you've lost?
Yeah, at the moment I can't have the exact calculations, but we've really lost, because as people know, Georgina, our weekends, especially from Friday and Sunday, were the most happening days. Georgina would be filled up, and you'd think we have a Chivulu. So I don't know how we're going to do this, but we've lost so much. And we hope we're going to catch up with this. Maybe probably now that they've opened, we are excited and we've brought people on board. So we're hoping to patch up the sales that we lost. Yeah.
And away from these events that you're organizing, the one of Valentine's Day, 14th February, and of course Easter, what else is going to be happening in a place like this? What do you expect from the vendors? What is expected of you? And to make sure that, yes, this keeps moving and moves smoothly.
We are introducing the bucket nights like Friday. We are doing all this, so we'll have a bucket night that we expect at least to pull our customers to come back. Then we have others that we are going to slowly introduce because they incur a lot of costs, like the campus nights, the corporate nights. So we're just trying to start up to see how this is going to happen, but bit by bit.
Maybe for you, you were lucky because you have the hotel side, the pool side, and maybe the gardens. You could organize a few events here and there for those who would go into the hotel, and those who would go into the gardens for a few functions. But for someone who is operating a bar, who have you been able to understand the hardships they've gone through, and now that they're coming back, what would you tell them in advising them to make sure that maybe they also catch up for the last 2 years that they missed and lost?
Well, the hotel bit also we lost a bit because you would see that we only had a few people that had cars, and then most of the clients that we have are foreigners, people coming in from outside the country, so we're affected either way. And then the restaurant also. We were doing sales, but we're not doing them as before. So you'd have in a few people coming in for lunch and all that. So we didn't really have so much. Okay. Yeah, so but for the rest of the people, I know like for the hotel side, I mean, I don't know how this is going to happen, but we are ready, and I know people have started coming in. Like last night, at least for the hotel bit, you would see clients coming in, and I know definitely we're going to have customers.
Okay, let me come to you for a moment for the last one. Let me have one of the girls here. Bambulire bo bayingidde nsaba ojje ombulire bwatandise dda okusanyuka wadde olindidde olunaku luno gwe kitegeeza ki kino ekyokuba nti ate nkusaba tomubba emipiira making sure emipiira kalabalaba sooka gye wano eno. Wasecurity ndowooza oli asolooza oli abasolooza oli ayambadde ogamba oti erinnya ligwani
erinnya lyange Sharon
wakedde dda somera kwane kumpimpi nange Sharon wakedde dda wadde weesunga wasuze wano wakedde bukeezi oba wadde olindiridde olunaku luno
olunaku ffenna tubadde tululindiridde era omukulembeze w'eggwanga kasita yavuddewo amabaala tugamba yitsago era twatandikiddewo kakati gwe kiki wadde omisinga mu side eno ya eba n'okuzanya bintu nga bino kiki wadde omisinga ennyo okusinga mbadde emisinga okwewummuzaamu n'okunyumirwamu n'emikwano gyange era nga obimanyi
nga bwe mbimanyi waliwo omuntu gwe mmanyi bayita Arafat Shafik bintu nga bino abinyumirwa nnyo abeera mu hangouts ez'enjawulo naye ensonga y'okuba nga mwekuuma first of all kiki ogenda okukola okulaba nga abantu bano abajja ate tebakusiga bulwadde
tugenda kwambala masiki wabeerawo ne zisanitizer ne ku gate wabeerawo zisanitizer abajja banaabe engalo then tugenda ku maintaining a distance.
Okay, that would be somehow difficult. But for you, you're a young girl, you're a beautiful young girl. But of course, we know that in places like this, there are many who come with temptations. They may tempt you, fall in love with them. You're trying to avoid COVID-19, but there are other diseases that could also put your life at danger. How are you going to make sure that, beautiful as you are, young as you are, you keep away from this?
Nze ne controlling nze ng'omuntu buli omu amanyi kyayagala. I'm focused on my future, so tewaliwo omusajja asobola kujja wano nannimbalimba ate ne bazadde bange bambuulirira kati tewali musajja asobola kujja wano nannimbalimba kubanga nze ndi focused ku future yange.
Future yoli aye campus?
I'm just going to join.
Okay, thank you so much. And this, as I wind up this, of course, at this 24th of January, which is, of course, the day that the social and entertainment industry has been waiting for. And of course, we know that wherever you are, if you're going to be happening elsewhere, just know that you need to be cautious with your life, because today, many people are going to be excited on the road, and of course the borders are not going to be on the road. If you've been waiting maybe for the border to take you back home, just know that either you have to spend the night in that nightclub, or you have to foot back home, or if you are, that is if you don't have a car. But if you have a car, then you have to be driving yourself. And remember, the police will still be on the road to catch those who will be drink driving. Stephen Imbido, Professor Chibuga, would wish you all the best as you prepare for this day and the days to come for this opening. Idris Matu Segawa, this is what I have from the side of Rubia, Georgina Gardens Bar, Gardens and Hotel. Back to you, Idris.
Bide for that report. We are going to cross over to Entebbe with Ivan Walunyolo, who is going to tell us what's happening in Entebbe concerning the reopening of the economy. Ivan.
Well, thank you very much, Idris Matthew, and our audience. I'm coming at you from Abaita Babili in Katavi Town Council, Wakiso District, just a day after the full reopening of the economy, especially the night economy that was hit with the COVID-19 related effects of the lockdown. I can tell you that yesterday by midnight, that's 12, I was out also to see how most of these facilities were behaving. But it was another exciting moment to especially those who were just eagerly waiting. I was in the, areas of Katavi, Baita Babili here, Kitara, and I can tell you people were so excited. Before that time, I don't know whether some people were hiding inside the bars, but when it clocked midnight, most of them pulled out their tables. Most of them started the music, and it was really another story to tell. A lot of jubilation, excitement. But of course, as this happens, I can also confirm that the issue of social distancing and putting on masks inside the clubs and the bars, I think that won't work. Just from what I saw yesterday, when people were inside there, it will be a repetition and a conflict. I mean, as what I saw yesterday just gives a justification that will not be possible. For fear of contradiction, I think that one should not be implemented inside there, and maybe other alternatives be taken. But of course, I can also tell you that as this, of course, comes or this happens, there is a lot that needs to be done, especially on how regulating the people, how should they behave inside there. Should we have people who drink and then get to the extent where they become public nuisance? I think that should be another thing that should be considered in as far as how this reopening of the night economy is concerned. I can also say that for a security matter, I think it should not this time be left to the police. These bar owners can as well form their committee that, oversees and regulates how they should behave and what time, how, when their activities are undertaken. Entebbe is a recreational hub to the country, and I can confirm that beaches have also been now put into shape, hosting events. And I just spoke to some of them and saying that shortly you'll see some adverts running in the media when they will be having some of the events. Most bars had their clients drink up to this morning, but let me just speak to one of the gentlemen who operates this place here, just atubulire embeera nga bwe yabadde n'enteekateeka ez'okugulawo. Nkwaniriza ku NTV.
Yes, ebo.
Tubulireko embeera bwe yabadde, mbadde nsuubira kusangawo wano abatamidde, abasuze mu butebe n'abasuze wano mu lubalaza, embeera bwe zityo.
Amaanya gange okusookera ddala bampita Kiseka Alan nkolera eno Entebbe, naye okusooka tuli basanyufu nnyo okuba nti omukulembeze w'eggwanga yatuwadde omukisa ogukola. Kafyu yavuddewo tugenda kati kola bulungi, naye nga embeera eriwo twetegekedde ddala okuva omukulembeze lwe yagamba nti tutandike naffe okukola n'atuteeka mu plans z'okukola. Twalongoosa kuba ebintu byali byonoonese nnyo ddala, tubali tuli mu kulongoosa. Abantu bangi balina excitement y'amaanyi, beetegese.
Nga sirabawo basuzeewo, tebanyweddemu, tebagezezaamu kuweweeza kumimiraawo.
Anti kisinziira ku settings z'ekifo, waliwo ebifo ebimu byo ndowooza abantu badde basobola okuba nga beekwekeyo, then bwe zaakulokinze essaawa 6 ne batandika okuba nga bakikuba. Naye kati ffe wano ewaffe tutandika okukola misana, then mpaka kyo tetulina twali tuyinza kukweka abantu.
Naye nga bwe muggulawo mugenda kola mutya kuyamba gavumenti okulaba nti naamwe ebifo byammwe tebifuuka ate ensisinkano ya COVID eri abantu, nti mugiyambako n'okussa ebiragiro mu nkola?
Ngaffe ba owners abantu abalina ebifo bwe bite ebisanyukirwamu tulina okwekolamu omulimu, tulina okuba nga ffe bennyini abatandikirwako okuba nga tutambuza message y'okuba nti tukuuma bulungi abantu baffe, tetuleka abantu nnyo okuba nga basanyuka nnyo ne batamira nnyo ne baba nga tuddamu eri embeera enkadde. Tulina okumanya nti emyaka 2 gitukosezza, tulina okuteekawo guidelines, tulina okumanya obulwadde tebunaba kuggwawo wadde batugudde naye COVID akyaliwo. So ebintu ng'okuba nti abantu tubagamba bambale masiki, okuddamu okunaaba engalo, tuddemu tutekeka amaanyi, okuspacinga abantu.
Ananywa atya akantu anaakanywa atya ng'ataddeko masiki?
Of course course kati masika alina ojambala nga ajja mu kifo olina okumanya nti masika azikoze ekyajambadde n'anaaba engalo of course akantu alina okuba nga agijjako naye engeri gyekiri nti fenna tukimanyi nti kati obulwadde weebuli olina okuba nga ogijjako bwonywa era nga bwokola ki nga bwogizzaako kuba bwe obulwadde bukyaliwo bannange.
Okay, kale ku lwakadde katukomaawo Alan naye weebale nnyo okwogera naffe.
Neyanza nnyo neyanzeege naye bakasitoma baffe mbakubira akalango kano nti twaguddewo mujje tukole
n'obuvunaanyizibwa
tuli wabweru mujje tukole n'obuvunaanyizibwa bukyaliwo nnyo.
Kale muli wabweru era nga bw'okiwulidde naye Alan y'omu ku abantu abalina ebifo ebisanyukirwamu ebyaguddwawo olunaku oba ekiro ekikeseza olunaku olwaleero ng'atuyitiramu ekifaananyi bwe kigenda abeera. Naye mmanyi ebifo ebirala bingi abantu kati beesunze okuweweeza ku mimiro n'ebigenderako bwe bityo, naye tubajjukiza nti ne COVID naye omulaba akyali kuno. So tubeere begendereza nga bwe tusanyuka neera. Ku lwakadde Idris Matu njagala kukomawo gy'oli eyo. Very good morning to you and our audience.
All right, thank you, Ivan Walunyolo, for that update. Well, the economy is open, but again, you have to enjoy responsibly. Remember, COVID is still with us, so follow the SOPs. We shall be right back tomorrow morning, right here, same time, same station.